Hi, welcome to Brunel University. My name is Hibak and I'm a second year law student at Brunel.
My name is Smile, I'm a second year law student too, and I'll be showing you guys accommodation first.
Cool.
Okay, so if you'd like to come in. Okay, so this is what a typical ensuite room at Brunel University looks like. I pay £137 per week, and that includes all utility bills. So water bills, electricity bills, Wi-Fi connection, also cleaners coming and cleaning our shared spaces for us. When I first moved in, the university provided me with like the basic furniture that's in here. So that's like the bed, chest of drawers, cupboard, chair, desk, and waste bin. And then it was up to me to bring the rest of the things that I would need to make myself feel at home, and obviously my essentials. And that is about it. In terms of restrictions, obviously you're not allowed pets, but family and friends are always welcome to visit. Our uni also provides you with like an airbed type of thing, and that's convenient for like guests when guests are coming around and stuff like that.
Cool. Is there an ensuite
bathroom ensuite,
as
yeah.
well?
So this is my toilet and shower. You can have a quick peek. Brunel does also offer standard rooms, and that means you have to share your toilet and shower between 5 of you. The rent is cheaper. I would say it's £108 per week. So yeah, it's obviously personal preference as to whether you prefer ensuite or standard.
Brilliant. Okay.
That's about it. I'll take you into the kitchen.
Thank you.
Any questions?
None at the moment, but I'm sure there will be.
All right.
Streaming through as you.
Okay, so this is our kitchen. We share it between 10 of us. When we first moved in, we were allocated cupboard space and fridge and freezer space. So it was like one cupboard each, and one bottom cupboard, one top cupboard, and then in the fridge it was like one shelf each and one drawer each. I can show you quickly. This is how space is like shared out between all of our flatmates. So yeah, like I said earlier, cleaners come in and clean our shared spaces for us every weekday morning. So they'll come in, they'll change our bins for us, they'll clean the worktops. They will, if they see any dirty dishes, they will put it in this little bin over here. They won't wash that, as that's up to us. The uni do make sure that we maintain hygiene and cleanliness and tidiness and things like that. And it's really important. This is one of the only communal areas, so it's best to stay hygienic and clean.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, just as a reminder to all the viewers today, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask us live. But I think we're going to head off to Elliot Jacks now.
Yep.
So how many people stay in each flat?
So this is a flat of 10 of us. In this flat is 10 of us girls. If that is something you prefer, you can have a single sex flat. If not, it will be a mixed flat. As you can see, we are provided with a swipe card that gives us access to the building. And then we have a flat key, and then we have a key for our door. So in terms of security, it's very secure. Security is also accessible 24/7, so if you ever feel unsafe or anything, you can just call them and they can come and help you with whatever sort of problems you have. So for example, if there is partying going on at unsocial hours and things like that, you can call them up and they can come and have a quick word with the people that are partying too loud if you don't want to. We do have a lift, but we're just going downstairs. Yeah, so like your post comes to a building. I'm just going to show you when we go out. The post and anything like that you order and stuff like that, it comes to a building right near to Galbraith. This is Galbraith, by the way. So it comes to the Isabard office. We go there, we collect all our posts, things that we've ordered and stuff like that. So it's really convenient to have it just around the corner from here. This is where we come to do our laundry. We have 4 washing machines here and then 4 dryers on this side. And yeah, it's pretty easy to get our clothes washed here.
So you don't even have to leave your accommodation.
You don't. Basically, it's so convenient. Yeah, literally take the stairs down with our clothes and then come back up. We get like a storage card, we just top that up, and yeah, that's ready to go.
For the sake of those that haven't, obviously, you know, they don't know much about university life, etc.
Yeah.
What was your first year like at Brunel University?
Okay, so my first year was scary. When I first moved, when I moved out, I was scared. It was a bit overwhelming because I'd never lived so far away from home. But like a few weeks into uni, like I was enjoying every single moment. First year was literally the best. I wish I could go back to freshers. It was so fun. But yeah, I made so many friends. The thing is, uni is all about being social. I had my flatmates. I had friends from my course. I had people that I'd meet through societies. Also people that I'd meet from my friends' flatmates. So there's like, you know, it's all about being social, making the most out of the opportunity. And yeah, uni is 3 years, so just make the most out of it. What would you say to that?
For me, I commute, so I don't live on campus, but I found first year very enjoyable, and don't be frightened about making new friends and things like that, because now that you're in uni, you'll find people that you click with very quickly, and plus it's a very friendly environment. Like everyone is in the same boat as you in first year, so nobody knows anyone, and it'll be good. I think it was good. It was fun.
I would say Brunel is really multicultural in the sense that you're not just making friends from all over the country, it's literally from all over the world. So I've got friends from Dubai, Abu Dhabi, India, China, Japan. Like, it's so multicultural in that sense, and it's so nice to meet people from different cultures and, you know, have a different experience to you and things like that.
Cool. Are any of you part of any societies at Brunel University?
Yeah, well, in first year, I was part of the Law Society. So what we had to do for that is there's like mooting and debating involved with that. You get sent emails regularly telling you about law events and places that you can go, even different universities that will hold events that kind of help you in the future. So it will give you ideas of what career paths you can take. And there are obviously like less academic societies, such as like rock climbing.
Yeah. There's baking society where you can literally just go. Our uni has over 150 societies, so things that you can think of, like pizza society. You go there, eat pizza, socialise, things like that. So yeah, the society, like having so many societies, it gives you the opportunity to like mingle with so many people and meet people with the same interests as you. I just wanted to add, like, these buildings are some of like the buildings where my seminars and lectures take place. So you can imagine it's been like, what, a 3-minute walk. I can get out of bed like 10 minutes before my seminar, just walk to this building. So it's really convenient. There's also like accommodation, like across campus, spread throughout campus. So you're always going to be within 10 minutes walking distance of like where your lecture or seminars take place.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of our main strengths as a university, in that everything is literally in one place. You've got your Starbucks and Costa Coffee and, you know, Cost Cutter, etc. So close to you, as well as your lecture hall, and even sports parks as well, which we might get a chance to see.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to see it once we get down to the other end.
So you said that you didn't live on campus. What would you say the main difference for someone living on campus and someone living off campus would be?
The social aspects, for sure. Because if you do have quite a bit of a commute, then you're not going to be... it's a bit harder for you to go to society events and things like that, because it's held quite late. So some of
Can I just show everybody the fact that we've got a bus stop running through campus as well. So if you are living off campus, there is a mainline bus that goes straight through campus. So it's really, really convenient for all students that are living on campus, as well as those that are and just want to get into Uxbridge more conveniently. Uxbridge is literally a 20-minute walk, but you could also take the bus as well. Just wanted to mention that for everybody watching.
Yep, and it's very easy. There are good transport links throughout the uni, so there's a bus stop here and also at the other end of campus. And if you go to Uxbridge Station, which is the nearest station, or West Drayton, you can get to central London in about 40 minutes, and there's the Met line and the Piccadilly line, right, Maya?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you can go to central London very easily, it's easily accessible, and also that ties in with the nightlife. So if you were into, like, you know, the clubs in London and wanting to check out everything, then you can go there very easily, yeah.
We also have an outdoor gym over here, so if you're into your fitness and things like that, you can come out here at any time of the day or night if you like, and come out and do some working out. Yeah. As we walk towards the main concourse of the concourse of the university, this is where all like the essential, like your facilities are. So you have a chemist, you have Santander, like with the ATMs. Also all the food outlets, so we have Subway, we also have Yardbird, which is our version of Nando's.
And the social kitchen, and that harbours a wide variety of cuisines. So there's Pan Asian, there's hot dogs, there's pretty much anything you want, it's all in there. And would you say that it's quite cheap?
Yeah, relatively. You can spend up to £5 to £10 depending on what you're getting. You can also get like meal deals, and there's always offers and stuff like that. We actually have like loyalty cards, so you can get like a free milkshake the third time, and yeah, things like that. On the right is the Bannerman Centre, so this is where our library is. The PDC also, so Professional Development Centre. They help you with all aspects of employability, so part-time jobs, internships, placements and things like that. Our library is open 24/7, which is really convenient for the students on campus. You can come here and study at whatever time of the day and night. And the library is 3 floors, with the top floor the silent area, and the first floor, it tends to be like, I would say, the social part as well, where you know you can see your friends after a long day of lectures and things like that as well. On the left we have the Academy, and that is our on-campus nightclub. That's where all our events take place. Is the Academy. This is our on-campus nightclub. All our events take place over here. So that's all like, yeah. On the right is a little bar. On Tuesdays we have like a karaoke night. There's also like a pool table and things like that. Our student union is also based here. The student union are here to protect students' interests and things like that. We can start with
Again, if anyone's watching and do have any questions, don't be shy. Feel free to ask, and we will make an effort and try to answer them live as best as possible.
We have a Costa right here, so if you need a quick coffee before a lecture, you can grab it here. We also have a cost cutter for all types of like your food and things like that.
Okay, so now we're just walking up to the lecture centre, and so that's where most of the lectures are held. All across, like all courses, most of the lectures are in here, which is very convenient because you're not going to be dotting around. Darting around the campus.
Okay.
And right opposite, we have the quad. So just over there. And in the summer, this is a great place. All throughout the year, actually, this is a great place for students. So Freshers Week, most of the Freshers events are held here. So you have things like zorbing and a wide variety of different activities. And during the season, you'll have things like fireworks display and barbecues.
It's nice
and
because
things like that.
when the sun's out, like literally everyone's just sitting around here, just chilling. Like during the winter, like during Christmas time, we have like reindeers, we have fake snow. It's
Christmas
literally
markets.
like our Brunel version of Winter Wonderland, so it's really nice. We also have like a little Christmas tree here. So yeah, this is a place where everyone comes here to socialise during the summer, winter, and so on.
And in the summer you can just bring your speakers and have your food out. It's great. And also in the lecture centre, your seminars, some of your seminars might be held in the seminar rooms. Go in, give you a brief overview. Fine.
So what was it like for you guys when you started studying then? What was that like for you, the transition?
So with law, the workload was quite huge from first year. So, which is good in the sense that we know what to expect for the next few years. We had like reading lists and things like that. We were required to get books. Sometimes we had to buy them. So yeah, the workload is quite big, but you know what? It's doable. If you're in the right mindset and you know you want to do well, you'll be fine. As long as you prioritise everything in terms of your social life, your academics, and things like that, you'll be fine.
How did you find balancing everything?
You know what? First year was hard. I'll admit I didn't put education first, but then at the end of the day, you do have to remember that the main reason as to why you're at uni, and just make sure you're putting in your work, and at the end of the day when you get your grades you know that you put the work in.
Brilliant.
And the main difference I would say between normal school and university is the independence. So you're probably going to only have around 10 hours worth of lectures every week, and then you'll have seminars of course, but then most of the time it's completely up to you. You're not going to have lecturers chasing you up and saying finish your assignments due this time. But however, there is a lot of help available, so you can go to your lecturers at any time during their office hours. There's also something called the Ask kind of centre type thing.
They help with things like
essay
writing.
Proofreading.
When you come to uni, it will be kind of overwhelming in the sense that academic writing is something you have to get used to. But the Ask service, they're based in the Brunel Centre, and they help you with all aspects of essay writing, also what plagiarism is and things like that. Concepts that you might not be familiar with before you come to uni. We also do have a gym on campus, which we're just walking towards, and gym is available to all staff and students of Brunel University. You can pay like a membership for the rest of the year, and you're welcome to use the gym whenever. The gym is open till 10 p.m. In the sports centre where the gym is located, we also have like a court where people come in and do rock climbing
and netball.
So many sports.
There's societies that you can join, but you can also just have the court to yourselves, gather up a few friends.
Yeah, you can always book it, things like that. Brunel is renowned for its sporting facilities. There are quite a few sporting stars that have come here and trained. So for example, Usain Bolt.
Mo Farah.
So
you guys get to see him? Did you bump into him?
You know what? We didn't.
Busy working.
Yeah, busy working as law students,
And
you can imagine.
Before we were here too, London 2012 Olympics, they used some of the Olympians.
That's the indoor athletics centre over here.
Is that accessible to students who study here as well?
Like people who study sports, but you are welcome to go in there like in the evenings. There are different types of activities, like sporting activities going on in there, and you can sign up to them and do them.
And also there's the judo and the jiu-jitsu and Brazilian jiu-jitsu and taekwondo are all held in there, the indoor athletics centre. So we can take you inside. So generally the martial arts societies will be held here, but also once you lift all the mats off, there's a professional athletics track here. right at the end there's a gym also, so you have weight lift. So Brunel offers a variety of sports-related courses such as physiotherapy, sports science, and things like that. So
You can often do them combined, so you can do physiotherapy with sports sciences. I think you can also do biology with sports science, psychology, things like that. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to do one subject. If you want to do a combined honours degree, you can do that. That's in all areas. So for example, you can do politics with economics and things like that.
and all the courses are available to look at online. So if you just go onto Brunel website and you can see all the courses and what they teach in each year. So those of you that are interested in law, currently we're walking towards the law school, and so that's Elliot Jack's building, right at the end of campus, and that's where you can find your law tutors. So your law lecturers will be able, if you ever need any help and it's their office hours, you can just go to them in that building. They're all in one building generally when they're not teaching. There's also computers in that building, so if you wanted to get away from the library and go to like a more secluded place, then you can go and do your assignments
It's like
and
an
everything
area
in there.
exclusive to law students. You can meet other law students,
Yeah.
sometimes students that are older than you, so you can ask for advice on what modules to choose in your second and third year, whether you should do placement, and things like that. Brunel do offer a sandwich degree option if that's something you want. It is really beneficial. A sandwich degree is where you're working during 1 year between your course, and you just get experience in the industry that's related to your degree. So for example, if you're studying law, you might want to get experience at a solicitor's firm or get a pupillage or something like that, and that will benefit you, and it will definitely make you stand out in the sense that when you graduate, you've got that 1 year experience, whereas a normal grad wouldn't have that 1 year experience.
Is that something you've done?
No, but I am planning to do it. So I'm in my second year right now, and I'm looking for placements to get that 1 year experience. And yeah.
What is your favourite part of the course so far since you've been studying?
My favourite module, I found one module really interesting, which is criminal law. I found that really interesting because we got to look at case studies and things like that. I really enjoyed my lecturers. I don't know about you, Hibak.
Yeah, so that criminal law was last year. So in your first year and second year, you tend to do compulsory subjects you can't choose. In your third year, you can choose. But so my second year, there's this module called tort law, and it's closely linked with criminal law. So that's very interesting, and it helps with the revision because the cases are quite interesting. And yeah.
Okay, so this is the Elliot Jack's building. Like we mentioned earlier, this is where some of our seminars take place. Just to walk through this door where the moot court will be. In your first year, you are assigned with a tutor who helps you with all areas of academics. If you're having any issues, things like that, you can either book an appointment with your tutor or email them, and they can help you with whatever area.
And some tutors, depending on who they are, they even allow you to call them. So if you are like me, I don't live on campus, so it would be a bit difficult to just come in travelling for an hour just to talk to them for 10 minutes. So my personal tutor, for example, allows me to just call him during his office hours, and then he'll help out with anything that I'm confused with.
So is this where you usually have your lectures then? Or
No, this is where seminars take place. It's like where it's more of like a smaller group of people. There's more intimate teaching. So if there's things that you don't understand in your lectures, you can go to your seminars and you can ask questions. You understand a bit more.
Oh, there's something in there. I thought there might be.
Okay, so we're about to meet our lecturer now, aren't we?
Yeah.
They're teaching me. Okay. How many seats do we need?
Two.
Okay, got that.
Yeah.
So just before we meet your lecturer, could
Yeah.
you tell me why you decided to study law? What stuck out for you? What was your...
So for me, I think it's something that I've always wanted to study. It's not necessarily something that I wanted to like practice after my degree, but I found it interesting. I studied it at A level, and I was like, this is literally the only course that appeals to me. Even though it's been challenging, it's something I do enjoy. So yeah, you're back.
So for me, it was always like a toss-up between history or law. Unlike Samaya, I didn't study it at A level, so I was very interested and keen to look to see what it was all about, and I do want to pursue it afterwards. So I'm hoping to become a barrister, but that's a different story. But yeah, Brunel's very great for law. Its topics are very interesting. It has a wide variety of options that you can choose in your third year. Yeah.
Why did you choose Brunel over your other choices? University?
The placement module was very interesting to me because other universities don't really advocate that or promote that, or they don't have it at all. So that was very interesting to me because with law you need a lot of experience. So yeah, that was very interesting to me.
Cool. I think our lecturer is just about ready, so we're gonna have a quick chat with her. Hi.
Hi.
So we have a couple of viewers, but if you'd just like to introduce yourself, and then we'll get right ahead with any questions that you may have.
Hi, well, I'm Adrian Barnett, and I'm a lecturer in law here at Brunel Law School. I teach land law to level 2 students, and I teach family law and children in the law to level 3 students, and I'm also the director of undergraduate admissions here.
Brilliant. Okay. So, ladies, do you have any questions for Adrian?
So what advice would you give to students who are interested in studying law here at Brunel Law School? What sort of advice maybe would you give them before they apply and things like that?
Well, I would suggest that they, if they haven't yet done so, they should come along and visit us here at Brunel, come and meet us, look around the campus, come and speak to us. Also have a look at our website. There's lots and lots of information on the website about our facilities here, our entry levels, and what we have to offer over here. They're always welcome to contact me, and I can give them any advice about studying law here.
Could we get your contact email address? Or?
Of course, it's Adrienne, that's ADRIENNE .Barnett, BARNETT, at brunel.ac.uk.
Thank you.
We've so far touched on how easily accessible the lecturers are, so you can email them, you can go to them after the lecture or during your break. So I just wanted you to kind of elaborate on that, how if anyone needed help they could easily just come to the lecturers.
Absolutely. We all of us here operate an open door policy for students. So we all have office hours. 2 days a week for an hour we have office hours where students can drop in and see us and speak to us. But we also see students at any other time when they'd like to see us and when we're available. And we encourage students to come and chat to us. If there's something you don't understand about a topic in a lecture or a seminar, then pop in and we can discuss it and clarify things.
Brunel also provide the sandwich degree option, which is where you take a year out of studies and you work. Would you recommend that to law students?
Well, if students are thinking about going into the legal profession, I would seriously recommend that they think about doing the sandwich degree, which is where they take a one-year placement after they completed their second year. What it does is it gives them the opportunity to spend a year in a proper work environment, acquiring real legal experience and legal skills, so that they start off ahead in the career market. A lot of students I know have gotten really well in their placements. Some have been offered training contracts by the firms that they've been with, and I've noticed myself that when students come back after work placement, they've really changed, they've matured, and you can see that they have been able to contextualise law in the real world, and it really helps their studies and it helps their careers.
Yeah.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's everything. And
One last question, sorry. What is your favourite part about teaching law here at Brunel to the students?
The students.
Oh.
I love the students. They're great. It's what makes this whole campus, it what makes the university alive and the place it is. So.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. So,
we'll just take you around to the end of the activity to show you some of the facilities that we provide to our law students. Also, as we spoke about, all the law tutors, they're based in this building, so as you can see around here.
and here is the little area, the computers where you can do your work. And again, if you're confused, you can just pop right to your lecturers right here to help you out with anything.
Often, like, students come here and discuss things like exams, coursework, things like that. In law, we don't actually have things like group work, but we just, discuss things as a group in terms of revision and coursework support, kind of support our colleagues and things like that.
Okay, so what are we going to see now then?
I think that's pretty much it. These are literally all the law tutors that are based here in this building.
Right.
If we do need any sort of support, we come here.
Cool, brilliant.
So yeah, that concludes our tour. We hope you enjoyed hanging out with us for a bit. And if you need any more information, there's a link above that you can just click, or you can go to the Brunel website and click on the law tab. And yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much for taking part in our Facebook Live broadcast. And to all our folks who have tuned in, again, if you are watching the replay of this, you can still ask your questions and we'll be happy to answer them as best as we can. Until next time, thank you.